No, I had my hand up. I'm sorry. So I had my hand up.
Yeah, y'all are going great.
No, can I finish what I was saying, please? Thank you. So when I was but I had my hand raised.
Damn.
I'm done speaking. Now, they want to think too. They like this. 2 peas in a pod. That's why y'all got y'all ass beat. And now I understand why you made everyone else leave. Because you wanted to tell me the truth, but you didn't want to tell everybody else. I'm going to tell everybody else. Since you wanted to kick everyone else out the room, I'm going to air the room out for you. You're welcome.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to another video with your girl Miss Clean. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, as you can tell by the title of the video, you already know why I'm going in. You already know what we're going to talk about. You already know what we're going to talk about. Now, as y'all can see, I'm not by myself, so introduce yourself.
Shit. Me on IG. Marcus.G_Sam.
I'm gonna put it on the screen too so y'all can see it.
Of course.
Marcus was also in the fashion show with me for Minerva, so he definitely seen all of it, but from like a different perspective. The fashion scene at UA is honestly a joke. They pick models based off of favoritism and not based off of talent, because if you pick models based off of talent, we wouldn't be going over the same thing so many times.
Exactly.
The only reason why I even did Minerva in the first place, because I was like, you know what, I'm graduating, let me just do a show before I leave. I've never done Minerva's show, and from the outside looking in, it looked like something that I wanted to be a part of. So I was like, I bet. And I was having fun. Until I wasn't. I didn't see nobody as competition. I saw it as, we are going to be part of a show, so when you look good, I look good, we look good. Exactly. That was my mindset. They was encouraging people to steal poses.
Nah, that was crazy, I gotta say.
They would sit here and be like, yeah, you know, if you see someone else take your pose, help them modify it so it won't be exactly like yours.
I was not doing that shit whatsoever.
So you think I'm gonna help you steal my pose?
What type of sense does that make? Like, come on now.
Please, bro. Be so serious. There was a certain model particularly that would watch me pose, go home, practice it, and come back and do it. But the part that really fried me, it was like, okay, not only did you do it, when I did it, everyone was like, next. You did it. Wow. Great. Yes. Do that the day of the show.
Where'd you learn that at?
Wow. Literally encouraging people to wait till I pose so that they can take it. Fast forward, week of the show. Everybody's scared because don't nobody got no information. The venue was changed 2 days before the show. They dropped the characters. My good sir here, he got a main character, as he should, very much deserving. But why is there only 4 characters out of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bro? There's only 4 characters, and then everyone else was either from Bel-Air or from Philly. There was no Uncle Phil. There was no Aunt Vivian. There was no Hillary. There was no nada. There was
Carlton.
No Carlton. What?
No.
You talking about something? Oh, this is the Fresh Prince. No, it's not. I don't know what this is. Again, models scared, terrified. You really got to put a lot of faith into students that don't know what they're doing.
A lot of faith. I had to like miss work a couple of days to
exactly
make the practices, bro.
Exactly. Bro, like you missing out on bread for a show, and the people that are doing the show don't even know what they're doing. Main problems are thing 1 and thing 2. You're sitting here micromanaging the coordinators and you don't have a venue.
Wait a minute. They're micromanaging the coordinators when they did how many fashion shows?
0. They finally put out the lines for the fashion show, and they say who's walking for which designer in what order. And I noticed that I'm the only vet not starting or ending a line. And for a fashion show, that's very important, because how you start the line sets the tone for how the rest of the runway will be, and how you finish it, like, that's how you up it. Like, everybody else asking me, oh, Versailles, you're not gonna start the line, you're not gonna end the line, and I'm like, I guess not. And so I asked them, and I was like, oh, so you know what I'm saying, I realized that I'm not starting or ending it all the other vets is either starting or ending a line but me, Thing One proceeds to say.
I didn't really put in that much thought, but regardless of the fact, everyone else here has put in more work than you have.
Yeah, I might be a little late, but I always let you know beforehand. So what's the problem? I wait about 2 more days. Now I'm aggy because I asked you a question. I'm waiting on an answer and you're not responding to me. So now, after that, they talking about something. All right, guys, let's go play a fun game. Let's go run outside in the rain.
Bro, what? Niggas had us running suicides.
In the rain.
What type of sense does that make?
It was pouring. Me talking about something Versailles. We waiting on you. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. You're gonna be waiting for a while. I'm not running. Like, I'm not going to mess up my legs the week of the show. I'm not doing that. And I'm telling you, I'm not doing that. Just people just being on me. Like, on me. Like, on me. Am I bugging? You saw it. Everyone kept telling me, like, nah, they doing a lot. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and move as though I know everything and I'm all knowing and there's nothing else that I have left to learn. I am always open to hearing critiques when it makes sense. None of y'all are making sense.
Heavy on the one that makes sense.
I just did not like the pictures from Minerva at all. Like, the photographer did not care. The lighting was uneven. Like, and that's how you could tell, like, the people in charge didn't care, but you have the audacity to comment on everyone else's commitment, but you don't even put in the work yourself. Everyone else is actually putting in more work than you. Everyone. Nah. But I digress. I guess my energy started to rub off on other people. Now everyone's tight. And now they start pulling me to the side and they're like,
oh, Versailles, you sitting here coming to practice with bad vibes and bad energy that everyone else is gonna have bad vibes and bad energy. Like, you need to be the one to set the example.
Oh, so now all of a sudden everybody care about Versailles and how Versailles feels. It's like they giving me a crown and crushing me with it. Like, you want me to be this person on this pedestal, but you're not giving me any of the benefits of being on this pedestal and having all of these expectations and being expected to do more and to put out more and to be more. But yeah, you gonna give me things as if I'm on the bottom. Like, the end of practice, they were like, oh.
Guys, come on, all right. Like, let's all sit down and have a conversation. How are you feeling?
This was a bad idea.
Evidently, I was the last person to speak, and it was crazy because Marcus was next to me. Like, if the circle was going this way, it was supposed to end with him, but it didn't end with him. It ended with me. I'm gonna insert the clip because they was trying to play with my body, and they was I wasn't having it. I was not having it. I wasn't having it. And they ain't like that. Every vet is either starting or ending a line, except for me.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying. But you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's it. So now we're on the same page.
You have a lot of practices that you did miss. Unfortunately, right? Regardless of whatever you have going on in your personal life, right? There's still a show that needs to be put on. You can't be like, oh, well, you know, Versailles unfortunately has to miss this practice, and this practice, but let's still put her at the top of the line versus somebody else who's been here for a majority of the practices, maybe missed 2, and they are really good, and be like, nah, we should give it to you simply because you're a vet. I personally don't give a fuck about that vet shit, if I'm being honest. I feel like most of the vets that I've seen, the shows that you guys have walked in, no disrespect, this is not some disrespectful shit, but those shows were ass.
No, I had my hand up. I'm sorry. So, I had my hand up.
Everybody else, then y'all gonna go on break.
No, can I finish what I was saying, please? Thank you. So when I was but I had my hand raised.
Damn.
I'm done speaking.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up right then.
Yeah. Now I start talking. Now you want to cut things off. What happened? What happened?
I thought we were supposed to talk shit through.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to know how I felt. You knew how I felt. You knew how I felt, and if you didn't, let me make it clear. Now you want to cut me off? After everyone leaves, I brought it up again, and I was like, oh, so I'm confused as to why I'm not starting or ending a line. This is not just E-board, the coordinators as well. They're like, oh, Versailles, you feel like you just deserve to have it. You feel like you just need to have it because you're you, and so therefore you should be able to do this, and the third. I'm like, I put in the work. So why wouldn't I? Like, I sit here and I put in the hours, and even if I do come late, I stay late. I'm the
Every
last person to
practice.
leave. Every time. So, yeah. And I communicate. So, why wouldn't I? And then, you know what Thing 2 says to me? Now, Thing 1 and Thing 2, they like this. 2 peas in a pod. That's why y'all got y'all ass beat. And that's how you know they ain't shit. People do not like you. You're not a good person. Neither one of y'all. Actually. Thing 2 gonna have the nerve to look me in my eye and say, you were never going to start or end the line. Regardless. That's what she said. And I was like, yeah, because it's your show. She was like, yeah.
She just admitted to it.
You had no intention of ever having me be any part of importance in the show at all.
So that's where that ego shit kicking back.
Yeah. They felt like I was entitled and they were the people that were going to put me in my place.
So since you were entitled, they felt entitled to put you in your place.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
what?
What?
Now.
So I was like, it has nothing to do with my performance. They said no. I said, so it's not affecting the show. They said no.
Can you make that make sense? Please.
Okay. And now I understand why you made everyone else leave. Because you wanted to tell me the truth, but you didn't want to tell everybody else. I'm going to tell everybody else. Since you wanted to kick everyone else out the room, I'm going to air the room out for you. You're welcome. I'm a very social person. So when I come in, I greet everybody. I'm greeting people. I'm noticing they're avoiding eye contact, body language is off, energy is off, vibe is off, something happened. She was like, oh, you've been late continuously, and so now we just feel like because you were late and it's 2 days before the show, you don't care about being in the show, so therefore we cut you.
I'm not gonna lie, for that day, they was dead ass plotting on you. Cause I heard them talking after you got cut. It was like, yeah, we decided that if she didn't make the first half of practice, she wasn't gonna be in the show. But how you gonna say that
and
after
not,
you
yeah,
sent the text?
After I already told you that I was gonna be late and I wasn't gonna come till the second half of practice. I do this shit for real. Not for play, not for school, in real life. I care about this shit.
You make money off this
shit.
shit.
I make bread off this shit.
Exactly. True to this, not new to this.
At all. And so you're gonna tell me that you're gonna cut me out the show, which is inevitably going to affect the show. Like, what? So now you changing the whole show 2 days before the show, telling the designers was tight too. I'll insert the clip. I was saying you had to talk to her because she decided to drop me.
Well, I'm gonna see what she's talking about. I'm gonna go see what she's talking about because for me, he was definitely my top 3 picks, so I can't have that. So I'm gonna talk to her.
Okay. And it's so crazy because they was talking about something, oh, if I didn't come to the first half of practice. What did y'all even do the first half of practice?
Yo, I think that day we just bullshitted for real.
They didn't even do nothing the whole first half of practice. Thing 1 proceeds to tell me, you know what, you're not even that good of a model anyways. There's other models here that are better than you.
I guess niggas was being delusional that day.
Because y'all felt like I didn't put in as much work as you wanted me to, you decided to replace me with coordinators that literally did not put in as much work as I did. So that for you to sit here and be like, oh yeah, you can't be in a show because you didn't put in as much work, and then replace me with people that literally didn't do as much work.
Like they put no modeling work.
Zero. Just for them to get on stage and just do exactly what I practiced with the models. Like literally,
we didn't have enough time to change anything.
Y'all, exactly. Y'all didn't even have enough time to change nothing. If you was gonna replace me, you might as well have changed everything. You're not gonna. How you gonna sit here, replace me, and then steal all of my ideas? Thing 1 and thing 2, I do not fuck with y'all. I just can't get behind people that get off on making other people feel small. Like that's not. I don't like people like y'all. Yeah. That's the end of the story time. Now you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to catch y'all in my next video. Bye.